My next guest is coming off a highlight reel finish at UFC Vegas 48, getting it done over Gabriel Benitez. It is David Onama back here on the program. David, how are you, man?
I'm doing good, brother. Doing good, doing good. How are you doing?
I'm doing well, and looks like both eyes are good to go. I was joking off air, man. You're looking like Wolverine there with the eye being healed. But how are you feeling after that one? I mean, what a range of emotions, I imagine, getting that victory on last Saturday.
Oh man, I feel good, man. Finally back to the winning board again.
Mm.
What I've been waiting for, and then it's finally back. I feel good, man. It's exactly what I needed to get done. Just out the year off, and got it done. I feel like this best thing to do in 2022 is starting off with a win, and back to my weight division, and feels good. Just enjoying the win now.
I bet. Let's first start with the fact that you got a full camp this time. You got to fight in your natural weight class of featherweight. How did you feel in there? Because I mean, the result is what it is. You got a really spectacular win, but it's one thing what we see on TV. But how did you feel in there?
I feel good. I feel really good. Felt good. My cardio was good. First round to me was kind of to like study him a little bit. You know, uh, I thought he was gonna. I didn't know if either he was gonna wrestle me or stand up and strike. So my coaches, we had a game plan for him. Was kind of just like first round. Study him a little bit, and just watch him. See what he's good at, and see what he's gonna do. And you know, my thing was just relax the first round, study him a little bit. But it was hard for me to study him because he came out really hot in the first round, so I couldn't really have time to study him. And it was just, man, it's just crazy, man. I still
It,
can't.
it was. We got to talk about him obviously hitting you in the eye there, and I know you were in a bit of trouble early on. Like how worried were you that the fight was kind of looking like it was kind of turning in his favor? What was going through your head when all that's happening? I know you're kind of just on adrenaline, but how are you feeling in that moment?
Man, when I got hit, it was kind of like, I lost vision. Didn't really know what happened. Uh, Adrenaline is rushing. At that moment, I was like, all right, enough with the trying to study him in the first round. You're hurt. You're hurt now. Let's start. Let's start fighting now. Let's give it to him, and what I mean, no more studying. Either we take him out this round or the second round. So
Yeah.
Jim was like, my what's it called head coach James Krause was like, hey, guard up. Let's go. Let's pick it up now. You know what I mean? Like no more of that studying. Let's pick it up on him. And from there, man, I just walked back up and still couldn't see, but just kept fighting.
It was crazy. Watching it, I was like, oh man, like I don't know if this is going to go in your favor. And then you come back and you get it done. I got to ask, have you ever had that happen to you in a fight before? Maybe not your eye, but have you ever been compromised like that where, you have to deal with something that's, beyond your control? In this case, it was your eye. Have you ever had to deal with something like that before?
No, man, that's my first time ever dealing with that. I've never really been in a fight to where like I get hit and I lose vision or get rocked or knocked out or anything like that. That's the first time ever. And I expected it happening because I'm fighting at what's called higher level now. You know, so I expect those things to happen to me. I just gotta be aware of it. You know,
Yeah.
when keep your guard up and just keep fighting. But no, I've never really experienced that. Now, not that I'm at that higher level. I know it's gonna happen. I know it's gonna come. I just gotta get used to it.
Yeah, and I think it's just so great that you were able to overcome that and come back, and of course you get the finish. I mean, that looked like something out of a video game, like Street Fighter or something. You just landed it there. Did you realize like what you were like? I guess did you see that the tide was turning once you hit him? And what? Take me through that sequence to finish the fight.
Yeah, man. So obviously I still can't see. My thing was just kind of just put that pressure on him. Once you put that pressure on him, he's gonna break because he couldn't fight backwards. And I saw that. I saw that he couldn't fight backwards. And my coach was like, "Yo, just keep going, walk him down, walking down." And then when I felt, he gave me this sign that he was breaking. So when I just kept walking him down, he started breaking. And then that's when I just threw a hook and then threw it too. And I felt like I hurt him. You know, hurt
Yeah.
him. And then from there on, I was just like, man, this is probably just take him out here. you
Yeah.
know, just take him out here. And then I just saw an opening. And then I just went for the finish. He gave it to me. He gave me the look like he couldn't handle it anymore. It stay there. So I just, you know, just put it on him. Just take him out.
A lot of
So,
emotion after the fight, I'm sure, just with the way it finished, the overcoming adversity, all that. What's going through your head getting that first UFC victory, especially the way you did it?
man, it's a lot. It's a lot. It's still going on. It's a lot going on with me right now, man. I just can't. It's like a dream come true, man. Still, just even thinking about that, man. Like getting my first UFC win, man. It's like a dream come true, man. It's a life changing for me, man. Like just from like the Mason Jones fight to this fight, it's crazy, man. So and then I have like a lot of fans reaching out to me, showing me love. It feels good, man. I'm just happy to be back on my what's it called winning board again. It's what I want, man. I just want to win. Finally got it done, got it secured, and I'm just ready for the next one, man. So
just a couple more things about that night. How did you celebrate after that win? Again, I know the eyes compromised a bit, but did you get to eat some good food? Like what happened post fight after that? I know you had to do some media stuff, but what was it like after the fight?
yeah, so after the fight, I actually got transferred to the hospital to get my eyes checked out. And I got it checked out. It told me there's nothing broken, nothing fractured at all. From there, man, I just kind of just went back to my hotel, DoorDash some food, got some spaghetti and meatballs, just turned on Sports Center and we're just watching, watching the fights and stuff, like the interviews and, all that, the press conference and post fight.
Yeah, just taking it all in, which is great.
And it's crazy because I'm like, wow, I just fought. Now I'm back in my hotel, watching this press interviews. I'm like, wow, this is crazy. I literally just fought. Now I'm back in my hotel.
Yeah, no, it's pretty spectacular. You mentioned it there. What's been the feedback like from the fans? Because like I said in our pre-fight interview, you had fans even from that Mason Jones fight, just people like the way you fought, and then you do this. Like social media following's probably gone up. Like how many messages did you get? I bet it was just overwhelming.
Oh man, it's overwhelming. Like Instagram DM, I had like almost 100 plus requests. Twitter about the same, and I would just literally scroll and just click on it, and people are just saying like, man, congrats, man, this is what you've been waiting for, like finally back to you, back to winning, man. I had a lot of feedback from the fans, like showing me love, and man, everybody was just showing me love, man. It was, man, it's crazy.
No, it's good, man. It's well deserved. And obviously the UFC was happy. They gave you the bonus. Has there been any talk from the UFC about, just their thoughts on your performance or anything? Has your management told you anything? Because they must have been impressed with what you did on Saturday.
Yeah, I actually got a chance to talk to Dana White after my fight.
Oh, cool. What did he say?
He called me backstage and was like, man, like, you are a problem at this weight division. Man, good fight. From your Mason Jones fight to this fight, he was just like, man, like, keep it up, you're a beast, stuff like that. He's like, man, this is literally fight up the performance of the night. It's you earned yourself a bonus. And I was like, wow, that's awesome. He coming back there and awarded me with a bonus. So that's always good, So
what are you gonna do with the
I had a conversation with him. Finally got to meet him. It's my first time ever meeting him. He came to Kansas City for the Dana White looking for a fight for the FAC, but I didn't get the chance to meet him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I finally got the chance to meet him after my last fight. It's crazy, man.
That's good. What are you going to be doing with the bonus money? I know Kraus is really big into investing and all that stuff. Any plans for the money?
Yeah. So right after the fight, I got the bonus. Kraus is he's gonna try to help me start investing like in real estate.
Nice.
Yeah,
good call.
I don't want to blow that money. Even though I still haven't received it. That's good. That's good for me, because I don't want to blow it. So, yeah, I'm gonna start doing more like real estate with them. We're gonna see where it goes.
Good. No, that's smart. Did you have fans tell you they won money on your fight? Because I think like picking you in round one or picking you by knockout, there was some good value there. Did you have any fans, showing you any winning tickets?
Oh yeah, I had a lot of family members, fans that I feel like I made a lot of people money more than they ever got. Like, oh man, it's crazy. Everybody hit me up like, man, thank you so much. I want some money. Even there was like, I want to send you some money. Like everybody offered me like they want to send me some money because they meant so much. They're like, man, what's your Cash App? What's your PayPal? I want to send you some money. And I just be like, nah, man, keep that because I don't want people looking at me like I'm all about money. You know what I mean?
Right. Okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
understandable.
that's not what I'm here for. Man. I'm just here to fight, have a good time, and
Yeah. So
but yeah,
I think I told you off air last time on our interview that, or maybe I didn't mention this. James Krause and I do a betting show with Nick Kalikas every week, and we were going through our best bets. And Krause
yeah.
is like, "Look, man, I normally never pick any of my guys, but I'm telling you, David Onama is going to win this fight. I like the matchup. I think he wins." Did you know that? Did you know that Krause recommended you as his bet of the week?
No, I didn't know. I didn't know he was. I mean, obviously he's my coach, but I didn't know how he had the betting going.
Yeah.
But I'm
So that, I
pretty
mean,
sure.
that must feel good though. He must have had a lot of confidence in you, which is, again, you proved him right. You got it done. But I don't know if you knew that or not, that he said, look, I normally don't bet on my guys, but I'm telling you guys, David Onama is going to win this fight. I thought that was kind of cool.
Yeah, I didn't know he betted on me. I did not know that.
Yeah.
But
There you
awesome
go.
to know. It's awesome to know.
Yeah. No, that's great. So you mentioned the eyes looking better. When are you looking to get back in there? Do you have kind of like an ideal timeline of when you want to have that next fight?
Uh, Either April or May.
Okay.
My eyes still healing up, my body a little bit sore, my legs beat up for now. So I'm gonna take this whole week off and then see how I feel next week. If I feel good, I'm gonna get back to training. But for
Okay.
now, I'm gonna heal up, man. Take some time off, on the body, recover a bit, and then get right back to it. And then probably get back April or May.
Okay, because that's coming up pretty quickly because we're almost at the end of February. That's March, so that's 4 weeks. So April's only really 4 or 5 weeks away. So that's
Yeah,
good though. But I mean, like you said, ride the momentum, right? So
yeah. I'll be back. I'll be back Monday. I feel like I should be back on Monday. So I'll have 2 months or 3 months of fight camp.
yeah, no,
I'll be good with a month anyways. I took this fight on 3 weeks. A month is all I really need. So no complaints on that.
and any fun matchups you'd like in the weight class at featherweight? And any fights you're looking at saying, hey, this would be a fun matchup? Anything like that?
That's a lot of good fights for me out there. I just got my first UFC win, so I still want to be humble. I don't want to call nobody out right now because it's only my
For
first
sure.
fight. My first UFC win. I don't feel like I'm really there yet to be calling anybody out. So I'm gonna build myself a little bit, get some more win, three fights winning again, and then from there, and then start calling some people out, and hopefully be the top 15 by the end of the year. But as of now, I'm just gonna keep winning, man. Win
Yeah,
3 fights in a
leave
row.
that up to your coaches, your management in terms of your next opponent. Let them decide, and then you're like, hey, let's
Right.
go. Let's do
Yep.
a full camp. That's probably the best method there
Yeah,
too.
that's exactly what I'm gonna do for now, and then start calling people out. Like I said, hopefully top 15 by the end of the year. So I'm just gonna get back to the grind on Monday, man, and just work. So
What about the rest of the week? What's on the plan? Because you're used to training, you're used to going into the gym all the time doing that. So what's this week looking like for you? I'm sure some good food, some TV maybe. What are you up to?
man, just good. Get some food in, recover. You know, watch some films because like I always like after my fights, I go back and watch films on the guys I fight, the guys I
Okay.
fought. So this week I'm just gonna watch some of Gabriel Benitez fights, and trying to get some of his fights in, learn some of his moves, because the guy's really good. Like me
Oh,
going
he
to his
is. Yeah.
fight, I knew how good he was. So I just go back and watch their fight, learn some of their stuff. I did the same with Mason Jones. After that fight, go back, learn some of his stuff, just trying to put them together. So this week it just recover, eat, chill back, and just watch fights.
Watching more fights. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
great. And doing some interviews, which I appreciate, David. Thank you
yeah,
so much for the time, man. We had a good pre-fight interview, so I was glad we got to do this post-fight. Just before we go, if there's anyone you want to thank or any sponsors you want to mention or any social media you want to plug, I'll give you the last word, man.
yeah. I want to thank my new sponsors, Marshall, Rogan, Inu, with the Bitcoin. I mean, what's it called? Crypto.
NFT. Yeah. Oh, crypto.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah.
Yep. Finally got me on. It's a pleasure, working with you guys, and want to give a shout out to them. Even though I didn't have I didn't do my post fight interview. I wanted to give him a shout out on here. You know,
I was gonna ask you about that. So what were you trying to say? I felt bad for you because they're trying to interview you after the fight, and you just, you'd gone through a fight where you got hit and everything. What were you trying to say? Because I still didn't understand what you were trying to say.
I was trying to say, man, finally got my victory. I'm putting the 45, what's it called, the featherweight division on notice. Is what I was trying to say. But it was so hard because there was so much stuff going on through my mind. Like, I just won.
Yeah, your brain's trying to say one thing, but what's coming out is not. Trust me, everyone's been there. I'd probably not as much as that getting hit in the head, but I admired the effort anyways, because I could see you were trying to say something, but it wasn't what was coming out, right?
So putting all featherweight division on notice is what I was trying to say.